Who needs anything?
Hi Tammy, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. So, can you tell me, I know you were here from IDRC referral, so
Mhm.
can you tell me a little bit more about what happened the night you got arrested?
Well, I was leaving a party, and it was a family party, family function, and I didn't think that I drank too much. I had, a few, cocktails. I had vodka and cranberry, and I thought I was fine to drive, and I guess I was swerving a little, and the cop pulled me over, and he said I blew a .9, so he arrested me.
So it's just over the legal limit?
Yeah, just a little bit over.
Okay, so how much did you have to drink that night?
I had about, I think 2, maybe 3, I'm not really sure. But it wasn't that many, I don't think they were that strong. I barely tasted the vodka.
Okay. So I read from your file that you don't feel that you have a problem with alcohol?
I only drink on the weekends. So
Only, okay.
not like I go home and drink every night.
Uh-huh.
So I don't think that's a problem. I go to
Okay.
work every day, Monday through Friday, and then I come home on the weekends and have a cocktail or two. Or, I go out with my friends or, my girlfriends, and we go to the bar and we have, a couple cocktails. I
So
don't think it's a big deal.
what I'm hearing is a lot of people, you feel like a lot of people do the same thing you're doing.
Yeah, I take care of my daughter, I pay my bills, I take care of the house, I cook, I clean. I don't see it as a problem.
Okay. So can you tell me a little bit like about your family, like about?
I live with my husband and my daughter.
Okay.
My husband doesn't like to go out, so he gets mad when I go out. He says I drink too much. I come home and, I'm loud, he says, because, he thinks I'm drunk, which, if I have 4 or 5 drinks and a couple shots, it's not really that bad, I'm not that loud, if I'm in a good mood and, I want to come home and talk to him, he's all aggravated because he wants to sleep, and he's boring. I want to have fun, I'm not going to get any younger, and at this age, I want to have fun, and he doesn't, so it's kind of boring.
Okay, so you feel like you've earned the right to do what you want.
Right, and my daughter's in bed, she's 7, and she's in bed, and I want to, hang out, and he thinks it's a big deal.
And unwind.
Yeah, and he thinks that's a big deal, and I don't think it is, and he's at the point where he, thinks it's time for me to stop.
Okay, so
And I try to get him to come, not like we don't have a babysitter. My parents will watch him, and he's like, no.
And he doesn't drink.
He does on occasion, but he doesn't want to come out with me. He thinks it's, we're too old to go out.
So who do you go out with when you go out?
I go out with my sisters, my friends, their husbands come. And he just thinks, no, it's no fun for him.
Okay. So what about your daughter? What does she think?
She doesn't mind. She doesn't say anything.
How old is she, by the way?
She's 7.
7?
7. She doesn't mind. She just says, Mom's going at it, unless he brings it up. So when he brings it up in front of her, she gets upset and says, why do you go out and upset Daddy? Sometimes she'll wake up and he'll have her call me and say, Mommy, come home. Like she wouldn't even know I wasn't there.
So you feel like he uses her as like
Yeah, he'll play
a tool or
yeah,
something to
he'll try to make me feel bad.
to manipulate you?
She would just fall back to sleep.
Okay.
But he'll have her call me. So, he's been threatening me. So, I guess the DUI was kind of like the last straw.
What do you mean by threatening?
That he'll leave, and if I don't get help, which really help. I go to work every day. I take care of my daughter. I pay the bills. He says he works more than I do, and he pays the bills. But I feel I contribute.
Okay, so you're equal partners.
That's the way I feel. He thinks because I don't work a full-time job and I only work part-time, but it's every day that he has the majority of the say, and I should be doing more. And my job is to be with my daughter and not out on the weekends when I feel like I should be able to go out on the weekends if I want to.
What are your hours like at work?
I work 3 hours a day.
Oh, 3 hours? Okay,
Yeah.
because a lot of places will say they're part-time, but then they'll schedule you 39 hours a week or something like that.
Yeah. No, my job is only 3 hours. It's from 3 to 6. I work at aftercare, and I go in from 3. I drop off my daughter at my mom's, and I go in from 3 to 6, and then I come home and, I have to do the housework and during the day, and then I cook dinner, and it's stressful, it may only be 3 hours, but it's stressful. So when the weekend comes, I just want to unwind. But he
Okay.
doesn't like it. He doesn't like that I hang out with my sisters because he thinks, they're a bad influence. But they're all married,
Yeah.
so I don't see it as a problem.
So he thinks your sisters contribute to you drinking more?
Yes, he thinks, he believes that.
Okay. And to you, they don't contribute to your drinking. You're just going out to have fun and hang out and unwind, right?
Right, and it only started, within the last year. So, we used to not go out. They used to go out, and I just started going out with them. And he thinks, that I'm going to go out and find somebody else and drink with them.
Also, he's getting jealous for
Yeah.
no reason.
Yeah,
Like,
so,
Or is there a reason to get jealous?
No, there's no reason. I just go there and, I enjoy unwinding. And usually it'll be like one night a weekend or something, maybe two. Not usually, though.
Okay.
But I don't see it as a problem. I mean, the DUI, yes, that's a problem. That.
Have you lost your license yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
They've taken it away, and they said
How long did you lose your license for?
the 90 days, and then they said I have to do this
90?
for 16 weeks. Yeah, 90 days.
Okay. That's not too bad. How far are you in?
I lost it last month.
Okay.
So, now he's stressed out because, I have to find someone to drive me to work and stuff. But my dad does it. So
Mhm.
I don't know how it's affecting him.
Okay.
Everything's him.
Yeah, I see. Yeah.
This and that.
So he's not seeing your side of it.
No.
He's seeing it from his point of view.
From his point of view.
And okay.
And his father was an alcoholic, so that,
Oh, that
I
kind of
think
influences his.
and his brother died in a drunk driving accident.
Well,
So I think that kind of influenced a little also.
absolutely, yeah.
But my thing was, if he had come with me to the party, the family party, and not worked, because he's putting in a lot of overtime, I think to escape us. He says it's to make more money, but if he had come to the party, then I wouldn't have drove home.
What do you mean escape us?
I think it's to escape my daughter and I, and his, family responsibility. That's
So
what
he
he's
didn't want.
worked
He
on.
made up an excuse not to come with you guys.
Yeah, he, took someone's shift on call, so he couldn't come to the party. So my parents took my daughter home, and I, drove myself home, and that's when I got the DUI.
Is that a natural, like a reoccurring theme? Like he misses
Recently.
recently.
Just recently, yeah, since I started going out.
Okay.
I started going out when he started doing that. He started taking more hours and stuff, and putting more of
So you feel like that's
responsibility on me, and that's kind of why I started drinking, because I feel like with working and doing everything around the house and taking care of my daughter, that I have so much pressure on me that I need to relax on the weekends.
okay.
And he makes sure he's on call so much now that he says it's for the extra money, but I think it's just to escape his family, us, our routine and stuff.
Okay. Do you notice there's been marital discord?
Yeah, I do. I feel like that he just, wants to get out of the house. He wants to get, he's nasty a lot. He's nasty to me, he's nasty to my daughter. And I see he tries to pit us against each other. Like my daughter against me. Kind of like that. Like, mommy's doing this, mommy's doing that.
So would you say you've noticed a change in his behavior, or maybe because there's a rift between you guys recently that this is causing
I think that's when I started going out.
more?
Yeah.
Or were you going out prior to that?
No, I think that's when I started, was when I noticed.
How long has this been going on?
I started going out, I'd say within the last year, and he's been working more within the last year and a half.
Okay.
And that's when I'd say we started fighting probably the last 2 years, and then he started working more, probably 6 months into that, into our
Okay.
fighting, and then I started going out more, 6 months after that, I'd say.
Okay. So
It's been going on a while.
as far as like your alcohol consumption, do you think, what are you getting out of it? Like besides maybe like a stress work, like releasing?
It's pretty much an escape. It makes me escape reality. It's like a break from him. It's a break from the house. It's a break from reality. And when I come home, I'm in a good mood, and I think maybe we'll get along. I come home like 10 o'clock. I think he could be up and hang out, and no, he's tired. He wants to go to bed, and it's like we could spend time together. I try to get him to come with me, like come out, relax, have a few drinks.
So you tried to include him.
Yeah,
And
and
was
doesn't want to come.
he doesn't want to come?
He's tired. He worked all week. Well, so
You-
did I.
Yeah.
And like even the family party. Okay, this is a family party.
Do you
should
feel
come to it.
like maybe he doesn't want to go out because he knows that alcohol is going to be a part of going out, or he doesn't want to go out because he doesn't want to go out with you?
I feel like he doesn't want to go out with me.
Okay.
Because even if I try to get him to go out when alcohol's not involved, I mean, like the family party, we weren't drinking to get drunk. We were just having a few drinks. Like, not everybody there was drinking. My parents don't drink. You know, I have other family members who don't drink. He could have.
But there's
You know, and my
alcohol at
daughter
the party,
doesn't drink.
right?
Yeah, and he drinks once in a while. He'll have a beer or two. I mean, he'll sit home and watch the football game and have a beer or two. It's just, I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's just, I feel like he's escaping us through work, and I'm escaping us through drinking.
Okay. So you mentioned that you, like, sometimes you want to escape and you use alcohol as a way to do that. There's other drugs that are better than alcohol to escape. Have you tried any of those?
No, I've never done anything else but alcohol. I mean, that's all I need is my, you know what? Because it's legal. You know, we sit at the bar, we hang out, I talk with my sisters. You know, it's fun. We really don't talk to anybody else. We just hang out, have a few drinks, and we go home. But it's the atmosphere. You know, there's other people there. You know, you run into people sometimes you know. So it's nice to have that. You know, I'm not stuck home in the house. I'm
Mhm.
around other adults because I go to school with I work with children. And then I'm with my daughter the whole time. And, you know, I've been working with these children for, you know, 10 years now, maybe even more. And now that's all I do all day. I stay home and then I go there. And I stayed home with my daughter before she went to school. So it's like I've just always been around kids, and I'd like to go out with adults and see other adults and see my sisters. Sometimes our friends come. You know, we have a few friends that come out with us also, with girlfriends. So it's nice to get out and see them. And sometimes there's weekends where I don't go out at all,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't drink. So it's not like I have to
What do
drink.
you do on those weekends? Like, if you don't feel like maybe those weekends you need to escape anything, or you want to unwind?
Well, sometimes I have, you know, we'll have family obligations, or my daughter will have something, and we'll do that.
Okay.
So, you know.
So you can stop when you want to,
Yeah, I don't have to go out and have a drink.
and you don't feel like you have to drink, obviously.
No, I do it because I want to.
Okay.
You know, it's, you know, and I don't, you know, feel like, oh my God, I need to have a drink today.
Okay.
And I can go home and have a glass of wine after work and just have one glass of wine.
Okay.
And that's what he doesn't understand. I
So
can relax and have a glass of wine.
yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, I can totally see your side. You know why you would feel like, you know, you deserve the right to do what you want.
But he
Right.
feels because his brother and his father were so bad that my drinking is going to get to what they got.
It's good that you can see his side of things and understand the way he's looking at it. That's, you know, maybe you can understand. I guess you do understand where he's coming from. I guess.
I do, but I don't think it's fair that I'm being compared to them.
Oh, sure,
I'm
sure.
not an alcoholic. I'm never going to be like his
But
dad.
he's just worried, you know, that.
Yeah, but
And you do have a, you know, you did drive, so you.
I did, and that was wrong, and that I felt bad for because, you know, I know his brother did die that way, and I did feel bad. And
Mm,
you know what? I said to him, you know, they forced me to come here anyway, but you know, I would have went and talked to somebody about it. But I don't see why I'm being punished for something his family did wrong.
okay.
I didn't do it. It's not in my. I don't have alcoholism in my family, so it was, you know, if it was him doing this, drinking all the time, then I could see me being upset. But I don't have that in my family. I shouldn't be punished. I don't think.
Okay. Well, now that you're here, 'cause, I mean, you have to do the 16 weeks
Yes, I do.
to get your license back, or else they're not going to give it to you, your license back. What do you hope to get out of being here?
Well, I hope to. Well, first of all, get my license back,
Yeah.
and just maybe find other ways to deal with my stress. Maybe not drink to deal with it. Maybe figure some ways out to deal with it. Maybe better coping skills.
Okay. Well, you mentioned before that you, and we can certainly help you with that. But you mentioned before that your drinking is only like it happened within like the past year and a half or year.
Yeah.
You felt like you drank more. So what did you do to unwind and relax prior to
I used to go
alcohol?
to the gym a lot. You
Okay.
know, but now it's like hard to find the time.
Okay.
You know, he's working so much, and I don't want to leave the burden of my daughter on my parents. I guess I could go during the day.
Well, maybe your daughter wants to exercise. Or
She's only 7.
Yeah, that's true, but they have, you know,
They do
mom
the daycare there, so I guess I could leave her in the daycare there.
at the gym.
Yeah, I mean, I could leave her with my parents too, but I guess I could also go while she's at school.
How did you feel when you were working out? Better, or was it that was
Yeah,
your,
it makes me feel better.
and that was the way you cope
That's
with
what-
things?
Yeah, I dealt with stress. You know what, as my sisters and I used to go together to the gym.
Okay.
And then, you know, it got harder and harder for us to find times to go together to the gym.
Mm-hmm.
So going by myself, I got bored. Or one would cancel, and then we'd all cancel, and we just all stopped going together. We used to walk together for exercise, and then that died down. And so a lot of things have changed, so it's hard for me to go on my own, to get motivated to go on my own.
Okay.
So now I guess I'd have to find a motivation and a ride.
So besides the stress reliever, it made you feel good going to the gym and everything?
Yeah,
Okay.
it did.
But exercise is a great stress reliever. A lot of people, you know, do it. It's got a lot of great health benefits besides just being a great stress for, you know. Would that be something you'd be wanting to do more if you
Yeah.
had to give up alcohol?
Yeah, I definitely think that, you know, exercise is something that I really could.
And what kind of classes did you do?
We didn't do classes, we just did, you know, like the bike and the elliptical and the treadmill, and then my sister used to go to personal trainers, so she used to teach us how to do the weights and stuff.
Oh, so she's like a veteran.
Yeah, so she chose, she used to pay to do a trainer, so she would show us what to do. It's hard to go without her because I have no idea what I'm doing on the weights by myself.
Well, it's hard to go to the gym now without a license, right?
That's true, yeah.
Or you,
I'd
I
have
mean,
to walk.
you'd have
I mean, I
to.
did have some workout videos I used to do at home, but to get the motivation to get up and do the workout videos at home is really hard.
But it's something you enjoyed, right?
I know, but just to think about it.
It's kind of weird. People, you know, most people say they enjoy reading, right? But yet, it seems like they have to force themselves to do something they enjoy.
That's true. That's
Anyway.
another thing I enjoy is reading, and it takes me from reality. You know, you get in the book and it escapes you, but to find the time to sit there and read is like.
It's weird that we have to force ourselves to do something we enjoy anyway. Like, you know.
It is because, you know, I feel like when I'm reading, there's thousands of other things I need to be doing. Like, the house needs to be cleaned. I should be cooking dinner. I should be, you know, doing the dishes. Something needs to be done, and I'm sitting there reading a book. But it is a great escape from reality. You know, it takes me into another world, and it's a great stress relief.
Well, maybe as like a short-term goal, we can start out with something like you budgeting your time. Maybe find a half an hour to take some time just for you, whatever you enjoy doing, whether it's reading or running around, you know, the block or something, just to get some exercise. Maybe you could, you know, budget like a half hour out of your day, you know.
Okay.
What do you think about that?
I could try and do that. I think I can do that.
If you would find the time maybe before you have to pick up your daughter or something like that?
Yeah, I could find the time to read or.
And maybe you
get
just don't
some
cook
exercise in. Yeah.
him dinner.
Yeah, that I could do. That would be a good thing. Give me a break for a day, a night. We could do takeout.
Okay.
That'd be good.
All right. Well, I think we're going to end the session here, and next time you come, we'll talk about, you know, we'll talk some more, and we'll see how things are going.
Okay, great.